Hey guys, welcome to this session for the lower back. So we're going to start by stabilizing the muscles that support the lower back. So let's go. We're going to start laying onto your back. We're going to bring the legs up, shins parallel with the floor. Reach the hands up above the head. And then we'll start by straightening the right leg. Reach the right arm overhead. And bring the left knee towards the left arm. I'm just going to hold it here. Pushing the lower back into the floor. And then switch. Straighten the left leg, left arm. Bring the right knee towards the right arm. Push them together. So you're sort of tilting the pelvis back. Pushing the arms into the knee. And then bring it back up. Let's switch. Straighten the right leg, right arm. Left knee towards the arm. And switch. And then one last time, we're going to switch for each side. And switch. And then bring yourself back up. Lower the feet down, placing the hands down on the floor. So we're going to rise up into a bridge. So spread the toes. I want you to again tilt the pelvis back, drawing the tummy in, and then lift those hips up without arching the back. Squeezing the glutes, and we're going to hold it here. So get those thighs parallel, pushing down to the feet, squeeze the glutes, and then exhale, slowly roll the body back down to the floor. We're going to go again, push down into the feet, tilt the pelvis back, lift the hips. Hold it here for 5, 4, relax the shoulders, 3, 2, and 1, lower back down. Let's go onto our side. We're going to come into a side plank. So get your right elbow under the shoulder, stack the legs, maybe split the feet so you've got support of both. And then push into the elbow, lift the hips up, maybe reaching the arm up if you can. And then lift the hips, hold it here. If you need to, you can always bend the lower leg for extra support. And then exhale, lower. We're going to do this 2 more times. Push into the arm, lift the hips, reaching up. Hold it here, and then lower. Last time, lift the hips, reach that arm up, push the elbow down, and then we're going to turn onto our front, coming lower down into our Sphinx. So elbows under the shoulders. And then again, tilting the pelvis back, lift the chest, lift the chin, and lengthen through the upper body. And then we're going to switch to the other side, into our side plank. So I'm going to turn, again, get your elbow under the shoulder, and lift the hips. Reaching up, hold it here, and then exhale, lower. Second time, inhale, lift the hips. Push it down to the arm, reaching up, and then exhale, lower. Last one, lift those hips, and then exhale, lower back onto your front, coming back into Sphinx. Lift the chest, lift the chin, and then lower the chest, take the arms out to the sides. I want you to lift your hands up onto your temples. Lower your head so you're looking to the floor, lengthening the neck. And then we're going to lift up just the shoulders and the chest. But first, tilt the pelvis. Again, tilt it back, squeezing the bum. And start to lift your body up without arching the back. And just hold it here. And then exhale, lower. And again, lift. And lower. Last one, lift. Lift the chest, lift the shoulders, keeping length in the neck. And then exhale, lower yourself back down. Release the hands. Place the hands on the floor, tuck the toes, and push yourself up and back into a child's pose. Reaching those arms forward and then lower the head. And take a few breaths here. Let that bum go back towards the heels. And then we're going to walk the hands over towards the left side. So you're keeping the bum back, you're reaching all the way through the fingers, feeling that stretch down the sides of the body. Keep reaching and breathing. And then start to walk the hands back to the center. And then over towards the other side. Reaching over, pushing the bum back. Feel that stretch all the way down the sides of the arm, down the sides of the back. Keeping length in the neck. And then slowly bring the hands back. Walk those hands back a little bit and bring your hips up, coming into our tabletop. Get those knees under the hips and spread the fingers, wrists under shoulders, and start to turn the crease of the arms towards the front so your arms are stacked. And then we're going to inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, coming into a cow of our cat-cow. Arch the back, lift the sit bones up. And then exhale, round in the other way. So pushing into the palms, draw the tummy and look towards the belly button into our cat stretch. Inhale, lift for cow. Exhale, rounding for cat. Really think about moving the pelvis. Inhale, lift for cow. Exhale, cat. One last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding into your cat. Back to a neutral spine. Bring your right foot on the outside of your hands. Have your ankle under the knee or slightly in front. Spread the toes. And we're going to come into a low lunge. But I want you to think about your hips here. So have your hands on your hips. And then I want you to again tilt the pelvis back slightly. Leaning the hips forward just a little bit. Squeeze the glutes. And feel that stretch down the front of the leg into your hip flexors. And just hold it here. Relax the shoulders. And breathe. And then release the hands off the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, lean over towards the right side, towards the bent leg side. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, release the hands, switching to the other side. Bring the right foot, spread the toes. Again, hands on the hips. And then lifting up and lengthening, draw the tummy in. Tilt the pelvis back slightly. Squeeze the right glute, lean forward. Hold it here. Keeping length in the neck. Just feel that stretch down the front of the right leg. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lean towards the left side. And then inhale, back up to center. And then exhale, release the hands. Bring yourself down back into a tabletop. And with this time, we're going to straighten the left leg out the back. Squeeze the glute, pushing through the heel. And then reach the right arm forward. Make sure your left wrist is under the shoulder so it's stacked and stable. And then making sure you're not arching the back. Draw the tummy in. Reach through the fingers. Keeping length in the neck. Hold it here. Squeeze that glute. Push through the heel. And then lower the front hand. Keep the leg lifted. We're going to bend the leg and then take it out to the side. So take it as far as you can. And then just hold it here. 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Other side, take the right foot back. Left hand reaches forward. Draw the tummy in. Lift the leg a little bit higher, making sure you're not arching the back at all. And just hold it here. Breathe. And then lower the hand. Bend the leg and take the knee out to the side. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the leg back down. Push your bum back into a child's pose and take a few breaths here. Reaching the hands forward, lower the forehead down. And then lifting ourselves back up. We're going to bring ourselves all the way to stand. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, and bring yourself all the way up. To stand into a squat position. So we want to take our feet nice and wide. Our heels are in, our toes are out. And then we're going to bend the knees and send the knees over the toes. Place the hands on the thighs. And then lean forward, keeping the arms straight. Fingers are facing to the back. And just get that stretch out of the spine as your shoulders come up to the ears. And then we're going to lean forward with the right shoulder and look over the left shoulder. And just enjoy the stretch, and then switch to the other side. Looking over the right shoulder. And breathe. And then back into the center. Just take one more breath here. And then start to lengthen and straighten the legs. Turn the heels out and exhale, folding forward. Bring your hands down to the floor. And then relax the head. Look through the legs. Coming into a nice fold. Stretching down the backs of the legs. You can rock your weight forward and back. And just feel the weight distribution in the feet. Bring it into the center. Take a deep breath in. And out. And then heel toe the feet in so they're hip distance apart. We're going to come into a forward fold, but bending the knees so we can relax the body down over the thighs. Let the arms hang down. You can grab opposite elbows if that feels better. Otherwise, just let the arms relax, let the head relax, let the forehead feel heavy. Just notice your back stretching and lengthening, your weight even in your feet. Let's start to rock the weight forward slightly into the toes, and then push it back towards the heels. Maybe lifting the toes slightly, stretching out that back. And then bring your weight into the center. Take a deep breath in and out. And then slowly bring the palms to touch. Rounding the back, bring your chin to the chest and slowly bring yourself back up to stand. And then we're going to go back down. Lift the chin first and then bring the chin down to chest. Roll yourself back down. Bend the knees and see if you can lower the bum all the way down to the floor. Use your hands if you need to. Okay, from here we're going to come into a cross-leg position. Let's bring our left hand onto our right knee. Right hand goes straight behind us. Inhale, push into your fingertips behind you to lengthen. And then exhale, twist and look over your shoulder. Really think about lengthening up as you breathe in. And then exhale, twist. And then bring yourself back to center. Right hand on the left knee, other hand behind. Pushing onto your fingertips, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, twist. Breathe. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you twist. Look over the shoulder. And then slowly bring yourself back to the center. Maybe rolling those shoulders back. And then place the right hand down. Reach the left arm up and over, going for a side stretch. Take a breath here. Reaching all the way through the fingers. And then we're going to roll forward to come out of the stretch. So out of that line of stretch, bring your arm forward and roll yourself over to the other side. Reach your right arm up and over. Feel that stretch down the side, making sure you're not flaring the ribs out. Draw your ribs in towards the tummy. And then roll back forward out of that stretch and then bring yourself back up to a seat. We're going to bring our knees together. And then we're going to rock onto our back. So round your back as you roll back. Take a few rocks, massaging out the muscles along the spine. And then laying down onto your back. Hugging the knees in towards the chest, maybe gently rocking side to side. And then keeping the knees hugged in towards the body, reach the hands out to the sides. And let the knees come across over towards the right side. Keeping that lengthening through the lower back. Maybe gazing with your head towards the left hand. And think about relaxing the legs. Soften and let them feel heavy. And just notice this nice twist over the tummy as you breathe in and out. Relax the shoulders. You can close your eyes here so you can focus on softening the body down to the floor to get a nice twist. Take a breath in through the nose and breathe out. then slowly bring your head back to centre, and then bring your knees back up to the centre. We're going to take our knees over towards the left side and looking towards our right hand. Again, keeping that length through the lower back. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Bring your attention back to your breath. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale. And then slowly bring yourself back up to seat. Hug the knees in, squeeze the knees in, maybe gently rocking side to side. And then we're going to start to rock backwards and forth again, round in the back, and bringing ourselves all the way back up to a seated position. And we're done with our stretch for the lower back. Thank you guys.